Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Deleted Scenes from Sunday's Sermon. Today's topic, the Bronze Age versus the Stone Age. Listen to what the Bible says in 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 50. So David triumphed over the Philistine with a sling and stone, without a sword in his hand. He struck down the Philistine and killed him. The victory of David over Goliath sent a message to the world about the true definition of power and of progress in God's eyes. You see, 1 Samuel 17 verse 50 tells us that David defeated Goliath with a sling and a stone. That was his armor. Now compare David's armor with Goliath's armor. Look at what the Bible says in 1 Samuel 17 verse 5 to 7. He had a bronze helmet on his head and wore a coat of scale armor of bronze weighing 5,000 shekels. On his legs he wore bronze greaves, and a bronze javelin was slung on his back. The idea here is that Goliath was covered from head to toe in a bronze-made armor. Now look at how the Bible describes his spear in verse number 7. His spear shaft was like a weaver's rod, and its iron point weighed 600 shekels. Now it's interesting to think about Goliath's armor. Everything was made out of bronze except for the tip of his spear. One thing we have to remember is that the battle between David and Goliath took place 1,000 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. And archaeologists tell us that around this time in human history, the Bronze Age was coming to an end and the Iron Age was emerging. What does this mean? That the Philistines, by presenting this giant, was proclaiming to the world that they had mastered the Bronze Age and that they were on the cutting edge when it came to the Iron Age. And they used their technology and their advancements of technology to torment and to torture the people of God. But David won the victory with a sling and a stone that landed on that giant's forehead, and he came crashing down to the ground. And with that victory, God was sending a message to their world, and he's sending a message to our world, that he will always be bigger than the biggest giant, that our God will always be better than the best technology. In Sunday's sermon, we learned how the story of David and Goliath points us forward to the story of our David, Jesus Christ, defeating our Goliaths, which are sin, death, and the devil. Now think about the armor of Jesus as he defeated those giants. He came clothed in humility and with love. He humbled himself to become a human being like us. And it was because of his love for us that he laid down his life in order to rescue and redeem us. What am I trying to say? The words that I'm trying to communicate to you are best summarized in Psalm chapter 20, verse number 7. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. As we think about this battle between David and Goliath, we can say some trust in bronze and in iron. But we're going to trust in the name of the Lord our God. Thank you for listening, and may God richly bless you. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel. To listen to Sunday's sermon in its entirety, please click on the link below. If you enjoyed today's video, please let us know by commenting, subscribing, and giving us a thumbs up. Thank you.